Sleepy. All right. Friday, June 14th. Good morning, all. 7:57 in the morning. About to head out for another Cub commute. Stop at the warehouse first thing this morning and check on that battery for the Rebel and see if it has rejuvenated itself or not. Otherwise, I have to put in an order for another battery. Hopefully I can pick up a couple of checks today too. I've got a couple of my clients that are pretty behind on covering their invoices, so hoping for the best. Give it a little bit of financial freedom in my life instead of wondering, okay, do I have money this morning to put gas in the bike? Yeah, let's go. I'm going to give this thing a real long warm-up period. I got to get moving because I'm sweating my balls off out here already. 93% humidity. Ooh. Feels good to get moving. I might try to gear up and do a Saturday Night Live this weekend. I haven't done one of those in a while. I have some stuff that I'd like to give away. I haven't had the time to sit and prep my streaming station or anything. It's been down, and honestly I don't even know if that thing works anymore down in my theater room, because the last lightning storm that we had came through. We had a big lightning strike hit the power lines directly behind my house, like 100 feet away from my bedroom. Not even 100 feet, probably 75 feet, and it blew out my receiver downstairs, my very nice Denon AVR for the theater, and it also cooked my son's, damn, zoom, these people are hauling ass, cooked my son's Xbox. That sucks. Xbox One. So all that was on the same power strip. I've got APC power strip down there in the theater room, and it didn't survive, so I don't know what else on that strip might have gotten cooked. My projector was also connected to all that, so hopefully it didn't smoke my projector too. That would really suck. So if my streaming station doesn't work, I'll have to figure out a different way to do it. Just stream direct from a camera or from my phone or something like that. Figure out how to put the overlays up there and all that fun stuff to do the drawings and my usual routine. Jesus. Guy pulled out, never even slowed down to look, just about got whacked by another speeding idiot. Wow. Hurry up and wait. Ugh. Open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. Whew. It's too hot to have it closed to sit still. Way too thick out here this morning. I've lived here in Houston so long that I don't even know what it will feel like to live somewhere else. As far as the weather and the humidity and the always feeling sticky, clammy skin, I've forgotten what that's like. I experience it, for short terms when I go visit other cities and go on my road trips and stuff like that, but just as a constant state of being, in Houston, you're always just wet. That section of road right through there is actually getting more dangerous than being up here in the main lanes. There's so many people speeding through that section and cutting out and changing lanes without looking, and just can't stand going through there anymore. Had so many close calls. You gonna let me out? Thank you. Okay, I've arrived. I will go check on the status of my Rebel's battery and see if that worked. If it did, I'll take that thing home today. Ride it around for the weekend. Okay, well, it looks like my Frankenstein resurrection here might have been a success. We're seeing 13.6 volts, if that comes out on camera. So it got to float and it's just sitting there. So, I guess now the trick is, can I disconnect my coupler one-handed? Nope. Okay, so now my jump battery has been disconnected and I'm still on that one. And that one still reads 13.6 volts, so maybe I was successful. Let's take it off, let this thing 0 volts. Let's rehook it and see if it's holding 13.6. Oh, no, it's going to charge, so it's going to try to float it up. Probably get up to 14.1, 14.2, and then shut off. So, cool. All right, well, I'm going to let this sit here and just top off for a second. It's already quite full, you can tell. If it's dropping back down to 13.5 real fast, then that is problematic. That means the cells are not good. But okay, so it got to 13.9. It's going to walk it back down. Cool. Well, welcome back to the afternoon. I am headed over to client site to pick up a check that I've been waiting on. Thank God it has arrived, or has been made ready for me to pick up. Get that e-deposited and pay some bills that are long overdue now. And these people turning from the wrong lanes have no clue where they're going. What are you doing? It's rush hour, you know. It's 3:30, I guess, 3-ish, something like that. Gonna be a fun ride. So I'm going to head over there, pick that up, go to my warehouse. I left the air conditioner on there, so I at least need to get there to turn that off. But I will probably trade this out for the Rebel. Excuse me. And make my way back out to Katie. Is this Father's Day weekend? I can't recall. I think it is. Maybe that's next weekend. I don't know. I never buy myself anything, and I rarely get anything anyway, but I don't keep track of that. Try to keep track of Mother's Day and the other holidays, but ones for me don't usually register. Heat index is 102 right now, I think. In the shade, I'm sure. Air temp is like 94. But woo, that sun is hot. And it is humid still. I need to get another riding jacket too. I've been wearing this Ruka for a while now, since my other one got torn up, that gray one, back in October. It was the field cheer jacket. This black is hot. It breathes pretty well when I'm moving, but it's a much heavier jacket than my others. As far as its weave and all that, it's good protection for sure. I went down with it once in the Cannonball when I ate gravel at 35. But it's a little hot for in-city riding. Still 2 dots of gas in this thing. 72 miles into the trip. 73 actually, plus 6%, so what, 76 miles and change? 77? It's probably getting 135 miles to the gallon at this rate, because when it gets down to a flashing dot, you still have a quarter gallon, which is a quarter of the tank. Howdy, howdy. You got a check waiting for me here, I think. All right. Good. Okay, moment of truth. I'm committed. I've already rolled the Super Cub into the garage, rolled the Rebel out. It's out here getting hot in the sun. Let's see if it starts. Battery was charged, and it seemed to be holding a charge. So I'm gonna hope for the best. And I better put this in my pocket inside, so I don't lose this thing. Don't have my quad lock mount on here, so I can't hold the phone. So, all right, moment of truth. Let's see if it fires up. It's been sitting for a while. Ooh, I see flashy blinkies, and I hear the fuel pump, and I see I'm out of fuel. Oh, kicked right over. Yeah, so that's good. That's that NOCO battery was all the way down to 1.2 volts indicated, which is, you know, dead, way dead. Like too dead for even lead acid batteries to come back. So I'm presuming that's probably just the feedback voltage that the BMS that's built into that battery was spitting back toward the charger. So yeah, anywho, I need fuel. Says I've got 30 miles of range. Do I chance it? Why not? The mirror's been whacked around from being in the garage for so long. Ooh yeah, they are definitely out of whack. There it goes. Okay, let it warm up for another minute or so here. I don't want to warm up any further. I'm already plenty hot. I'm ready to go home, get in the air conditioning. Good God, it's hot, man. The camera shut down on the way to the office. It was so hot. Turned it back on. I heard it beep and shut down. I was like, all right, great, whatever. I turned it back on and it said, your camera shut down because it was too hot. Really? Thanks. Off we go. Playing traffic. It's such a stark contrast going from the Super Cub and its seating position to this. Couldn't be more different. I need to install the bar risers on this thing, see if it helps with my back and shoulders and seating position in general. That's always been my gripe about this bike, you know, when I first got it, was the reach is just too far forward for me. But those Kijima bars that I put on here, oh, they were awful. The height and the pullback was just about right, but the angle of the bars was so bad. I mean, your wrists were cricked in. It's terrible. So I got two different sets of risers. Fran up in New York gave me a set of 3-inch risers, I think they were, or didn't give them to me. I bought them from him. He tried them on his and they weren't quite high enough for his liking, so he sold them to me cheap. And then I also had a set of 2-inchers that I bought and never put on, so I don't know. I'll try them out. I think 3 would be more than I need. Just probably 2 inches is about it. All I need is just to come up and back at an angle and just get a little bit of the forward cant deleted there, you know, a little bit more straight up. I think I can make it home. 29 miles. It's only 18 out there. Trying to not burn through my already low fuel. pretty full. Oh, I just went 3 pennies over. It'd be nice if this bike had a 4.5 gallon tank like the 500X does. It's only 3.4, whatever it is. It's not a very big tank. 97 degrees out here. Yes, sir. I concur. Recent. Okay, go home, strip off these dripping wet sweaty clothes, get me a cold beer or 2 or 5, and gotta set up the smoker. My wife prepped a bunch of chicken last night or this morning early, and so the chicken's ready to go. Just light up the smoker and hang it. Okay, I'll do that.